So my mom and I have been looking at houses to possibly move into for the end of the year or the upcoming year. And at first I was really excited. Every house we were seeing, I was like, okay, my room has to have a lot of windows for better content making. And I want it to have like a good amount of room so that I can have different content making areas. And, you know, my mom needs an office for her classes because she teaches Spanish and she tutors. And, you know, there was all these things. And we were like, we want a lot of windows. We want a lot of natural light. We want this, like, her office to be on one end and my bedroom to be on the other, so that when she's in a class you can't hear her voice like in my videos and stuff. And then last night we found this house that I was like in love with. Like, it was such a beautiful, perfect house at a really good price. Like, we were really excited. And then last night when I was sleeping in my own room trying to fall asleep, it hit me how terrified I am to move. Like, growing up, I was terrified of windows. Fun fact. So one of the things that I focused on when I was getting like essayed as a kid was this like little window. So growing up, I never opened my window. Like, it was such a big deal the first time my mom came into my room and like my window was open. She didn't know why originally, or maybe not even now yet actually, but like having an open window was like so scary to me. Every classroom we were in, if there were a lot of open windows, I was so scared that someone was gonna like crawl. Like, I spent a lot of my time thinking of the worst case scenarios that would happen anywhere I was. So like, even in school, if there was too many windows on one wall, I was like, this is it, someone's gonna come, or there's a sniper, or like all these things. So having a window, I was really scared. And now I realized I want to move into a room that has a lot of windows, like 3 to 4 windows. And this house had like 6 different entrances, 6 doors, 6 different entrances, literally, and a double front door. Shit my pants last night. I was so scared. I was like, I can't do this. I can't sleep like that. I'm gonna have 5 different security camera, like not security cameras, security businesses, you know, the security cameras, that security camera for you, that like, what are they called? House alarms, whatever. Those things, like, I'm gonna have to have 6. So then, because have you ever seen Ant-Man? You know how easy they were like, bam, the entire security system is down? So I need 6. So if one goes down, by the time that they realize it's down, they still had to go through 6 of them. And then also, this one, my mom's room would have been like the first floor and mine would have been above. What if the house catches on fire? How do I make sure to save her? What if the house catches on fire? What if the house explodes, but I stay alive and I wake up and my dog is burning in the flames? What if a robber comes in and because my mom's on the first floor, they get her first, and I can't save her? And now what? I have to save him still. So do I save him and let them take me, because then who's gonna take care of him? But now you want me to live because my mom's killed? Like, I'm being so dead ass right now. I'm so scared. I'm so scared of living in a house. What if I don't hear her scream? And then hers had like a bathtub and a shower next to it. And so I imagined my mom putting her hand on the glass of the shower and like stepping over to get in the bathtub. What if the shower glass breaks and she falls and gets stabbed in half? And I walk in and I can't save her. What do I do then? What do I do then? Then there are all these stairs. What if I'm playing with Tobes? He's not used to stairs because we live in an apartment right now. He doesn't know how to, you don't know how to do stairs. You don't do stairs. What if he slides? What if he falls? And then there's these houses that have like these little hallway bridges that I'm obsessed with. I love the houses that have a hallway bridge. I'm obsessed. I think they're so pretty. Light can pass through both. I love. What if he slides through one of the railings and dies because he just falls flat from a whole floor? Then this one had an elevator. Mind you, this was not a super expensive house or anything like that. It just had an elevator. It was really cool. It was a really crazy, great price. It sounds really big. It's actually not that great. I mean, it's a great house, but it's really not actually huge or anything. Like, it's like an affordable house. Well, nothing's really affordable anymore. But like, it's actually an affordable house for everything that it comes with. Like, most houses that we've seen that have all of this stuff are like $10 million homes. $5 million homes, even $3 million homes. We're not even close to any of those price ranges, okay? And so this house was really cool. and it had an elevator, and I was like, oh, that's cool, because the laundry's in the first floor. You can put the laundry in there and elevator it up so that you don't have to be carrying it. What if in one of those moments I don't see Toby sneak in and somehow he gets stuck under the elevator and I don't know, and I press the button and then I hear him bark and it's too late because the elevator is coming down now and he gets crushed to death under the elevator. I spent all night thinking about all the things that I'm fearful of if I have a house. Having a house sounds so scary. Now, mind you, living here sounded really scary when I first moved here when I was 8. So, like, obviously, life isn't that dangerous all the time. But my intrusive thoughts have been, like, really intense the last few days. And last night, at the idea of actually moving and living in a house, all these things, I don't know if I'm ready to live in a house. I think I'm okay being in this very little room. Because that was the other thing. What if, so like some of the houses have like the attic thing, the attic stair thing that you pull down in the bedroom. And what if you don't know that there's someone living up there? And so then while you're sleeping, they just like come down and kill you. And then what if you have like one of the rooms is like a really cool room where it's like this, and then it has like a little extra section of a room right over there. What if I go to sleep and I don't know that there's someone hiding over there? You can't see the whole room like this room. This room, I know everything that's going on at all times. There's no room under my bed. There's no room there. I cover that shit up. You can't hide under my bed. You want to hide inside the loft? You can't. I got a mirror. I can see you, bitch. You can't hide in my closet. That shit is full to the rims. But in a bigger house, what if there's room for you to hide? I want to live in a house because I feel like it's time. It's time to let go of my childhood home where like all these bad things happened, you know? But like, not all these bad things happened, but like all, like, not the things I was talking about, just like all these bad things happened, you know? Like, things, life. But that's so scary. I Amazoned it. I Googled it, excuse me. But on Amazon, they have these ladders for fires that you can throw out your window in case of a fire, with like this tarp that you throw that so that you can like, it turns off the fire for a second so you can like run across and stuff. I'm gonna need one of those in every single window to be able to sleep at night. And then did you know that houses don't come with those little water things? Did you know that? Do you know that's like a school thing in like different places, but not here? Like I thought that they had like houses, if it's like a 2-floor house or something. I guess I don't really look on the ceiling of my friends' 2-floor houses, but like I thought if it was like a 2-bedroom house, it had to have the little fire water things in case of a fire. They don't have that. I don't want to die in a house fire. I don't want to do that. And then you need to have a basement. You need to have a basement in case of a tornado. Mind you, I live in an apartment. We don't have a basement. There's also never been a tornado here. But what if there is and I don't have a basement? Where are you going to run? Where are you going to go? Where am I going to go now? There's a tornado. Can you outrun a tornado?